Alright, hello. Welcome to another day of Ether Raids. We're taking on another Japanese player. I love how this game is international. Like, think back in the days when you used to play Pokemon and it was really just you and your friends and your Game Boy, and unless you had a link cable, you couldn't trade with anyone. You're pretty much screwed. You couldn't get you couldn't get anybody from Red if you had Blue because you didn't have the link cable. Unless you had Yellow, unless you had both of the games, then you could trade with yourself.
Show me the way. If
you had another console, if you had another Game Boy. But I love the fact that this game is international. It's so cool how I can play against this guy from Japan, and he has the whole defense and everything structured so that I can play against it and, test myself. And I think that is freaking fantastic. Absolutely love that. But anyways, that's just my thoughts sometimes. We're taking on this defense here, and it's actually pretty decent. Lately I've been thinking that I may have been a bit wrong about Diamond in terms of how good he is, particularly because I view infantry sword units in terms of how good they're able to tank things. And that's really not what Diamond does. Diamond is really more like what Brave Arm is. Infantry melee nuke. Brave Arm can still, even now, wreck, absolutely destroy things. So that's really what Diamond is trying to do. And he does it so well because he ignores damage reduction.
Got it.
Which is something that Brave Arm would really appreciate, because that's kind of why he's fallen off. Also because he's melee infantry, but I think there are ways now to work a defense around getting something like that in, especially with warping. And I think I might try something like that. I don't know, maybe not, we'll see. But yeah, Diamond is fantastic. I have this chaos season has really opened my eyes to the destructive power of this unit. But this defense again is pretty good. I had a couple of options here. I could have went with my one of my tank teams in terms of just far saving and taking it on that way, but I really decided that it was probably better just to, because you have to make a choice here. Either you false start the Robin or you false start the triangle attack. Depending on which you choose, it's going to be a bad day for you. Because Diamond is going to get some type of benefit out of one of the two of them. And you really don't want to be getting smacked twice in the face from Diamond, nor do you want to get blown up with Diamond when he has Unity active. So because that increases his defense and he's going to hit harder because he's running Bonfire. So both of those situations are bad. So I ended up deciding to go with the hit and run team. And again, man, Citrine just really makes this work. She nukes, absolutely destroys for Mortis here, which is fantastic. That's exactly what I want to do. I really want to get her attack res finish, but I don't have Lice. I have a copy of Rearmed Ophelia, but I'm saving that for something else. I don't know what yet, but I'm saving that. So we're going to go ahead and take out this Mortis.
May I cut in?
Absolutely love this unit. She is so good. And I'm worried because I don't know how they go up from here, in terms of unit designs. I think maybe they'll do a batch. There has to be a batch of units that are just bad. I don't know if it's going to be the next banner or maybe a banner in September, but they've gotten so, they're really ramping it up when it comes to power creep and or not even power creep, skill creep.
I'm with you.
The units are just so good, and it can't continue like this, because there has to be a point where they slow it down, or they just do a design choice where it's just maybe a dancer banner. I don't know, but some unit type that's gotten neglected has to receive some type of love, because it's going too crazy with the creep now. This isn't bad. This is really good, because we get to get triangle attack off the map, and we also get to take out Robin. So we're going to do both.
can
But
handle
yeah, they
it.
gotta slow down, man. Like,
What's your
it's getting
plan?
to a point where it's exhausting. Like, you don't want to miss. Not saying that you can't miss, because everything is
You
already
ready?
so strong. So if you miss like 3 banners, you're still not really missing out. I feel like you can miss at least a month worth of summons or 2. At least you can miss 2
Show me
months
the
worth
way.
of summoning and not like miss out in terms of being able to still play the game competitively, because
May
everything
I
is
cut in?
so powerful these days. Like, since I want to say since the Fallen banner, things have just gone
Got
crazy.
it.
Like, in terms of power and skills and how strong
Show
the
me
units
what
have
to do.
become. Like something like this, like a couple, like if these units were out like a couple of years ago, oh my god, imagine how
I can handle
far
it.
along we'd be in the game right now. You know, just thinking about something like that.
You ready?
I don't know how much further this game has to go in terms of like design space. I know they'll probably put in some more what you call it, like terrain effects, you know, stuff like that, but there's only so much left for them to introduce. It has me a little bit worried, but at the same time, even if they stop, like just do a full-on
handle it.
drought of effects like that and just introduce units purely based off stats,
Got it.
which I think they should do, because
What's
that's
your
like
plan?
the best way to get some more longevity out of the game, because the rate that they're going at right now, they really can't continue it. I don't think it would be the worst thing.
Show me what to do.
I really don't. As you can see, we're already like halfway through the units here. The hardest part here is going to be getting the pots. I don't know. No assist. Melee
What's
moves
your
first.
plan?
So yeah, we might be in a bit of a. That's why you see me trying to break the blocks here as I go. Well, the structures, not the blocks. As I go along, because we're going to need to create some space so that we can get the pots. Worst thing is we don't want to leave Diamond for last.
Oh, yes.
But we might have to, because he's the bulkiest unit, so he'll be the hardest to kill. And we might need some extra turns just to get that done. But yeah, let's see how this falls together. Yep, figured that would happen. So they're going to be in a reposition loop, which is annoying. Let's take out this Medius. Alchemist.
Allow me.
Yeah, I have some ideas, like Alchemist. Oh my god, Rally Spectrum. The new CYL banner really just blew like everything wide open. Like a lot of the things that you were struggling with before, you can overcome with the unit designs
For all life
and
on
the
land.
skill effects that the new units have. And I think it's
You ready?
fantastic. And also terrifying, because right now I'm thinking of even putting like this Alchemist plus. I definitely want to put Brave Robin on defense. He's going to be on the defense, and you're going to see melee nukes again. I just got to figure out how to do it. And if you have him plus a nuke, jeez, it's going to be insane. So yeah, look out for that. I think I've already put Golvig on show. I'm probably going to do I don't know if I'm going to, because there's so many new
Show me
units
the way.
and they're so good.
Show me what
I
to
think
do.
I'm going to be building like 2 defenses for the next couple of weeks,
Allow
because
me.
there's just so much that I want to do and showcase. But yeah, as you can see, we're already
May I
like
cut
pretty
in?
much done here. We're going to get the pots, and then we're going to try to figure out how to get diamonds taken out here. I'm pretty sure that Citrine can do it because he has terrible res.
Your orders?
Ooh, Crom survives, but yeah, like, that's crazy. Like, Diamond he's really not an
Message
omni-tank.
received.
He's a melee nuke, not an omni-tank in
Am
the
I needed?
slightest. Omni-tanking, you really want to have a unit that can sustain. Omni-tanking is not necessarily about being able to
For all life on
kill
land.
the enemy unit that's initiating.
Oh,
It's really
yes.
more about not dying.
I can handle it.
Like, Dual Asker is a good omni-tank because he doesn't die. With the way how nukes are on defense, they really just, blow
What's your
everything up.
plan?
But if your unit doesn't
My
die,
pleasure.
it gives you the opportunity. Well, first
I'll
off, you
handle
don't
this.
lose. And then secondly, it gives you the opportunity to set up
Show me
for a
what to
second
do.
turn. And you may take out a couple units here or there. and it gives you the opportunity to set up yourself for a second turn where you can plan better to take out whoever the most troubling units are. But if everything gets wiped out on turn 1, it's game over. Diamond is not particularly good at getting
I'm with you.
at rather avoiding getting blown up. He's very weak to magic, as he said in his voice lines. His armor is more for melee. So yeah, he's not necessarily the best at that, and he can get outsped and he can get doubled. So, but as a melee nuke, he is terrifying, and that is definitely what his design is. And I definitely see them going that route. I mean, thinking about it, like with Mythic Leaf's weapon refine, the problem with him is, or was, that he's like, how do I use this on defense? Because I can't mobilize this unit to get around the map.
Allow me.
But with warping, you can definitely do that. You just have to reduce the number of range units on your team and compensate by building your team in a way so that you definitely want to have some like Pathfinder and some flash effects. So that's how you want to build a defense with melee infantry units. And because it was only just him, there wasn't anybody around Leaf to support him or to act in that role so that they could be overlapping ranges. It was very difficult for you to build a defense around that, but now it's not necessarily the case anymore with Diamond and Brave Raven coming out. So yeah, definitely gonna give that a try, see how that works out. And yeah, very high on this Diamond now. He is so good. He's very good as a frontliner because Bulwark on him is like, I can't pass. This is the problem. Like normally you just be able to run around the unit and get the pots, but the Bulwark it's fantastic. So yeah, we're gonna gravity here so that we can get him down to 1 movement. That really helps us out. And we're gonna break this the gravity trap as well, the tactics room, just so that we can get through and potentially try to get the last spot a little bit easier. And I think this game mode is actually specifically or particularly designed well for, or Diamond is particularly designed well for this game mode, Chaos Season, because the HP requirements or the HP allotments, the amount of HP that you can get, it's way less. You just, you don't get any mythic buffs. And Diamond appreciates that because he's able to take you out with the 40 HP. 40 is nothing for him to blow past. So Chaos Season and even Summoner Duels, I think those are the modes that he's probably going to shine the most in, just because of how he works and the fact that he ignores damage reduction.
My pleasure.
Damage reduction is at its best when you have high HP, I'm not even going to say high defense, just high HP and the ability to heal.
I'm with you.
Because without the high HP, the majority of the time you're just going to get wiped. The HP allows you to live a hit more than likely. It probably takes 2 hits to take someone out, but you don't have that breathing room in Chaos Season and in SDS or SDR because the HP allotments it's not buffed. You don't get any HP buffs really. Well, you do in Summoner Duels, but it's really not that much.
My pleasure.
You probably can get to like 50 or 60, but Diamond can definitely still wipe that. I don't know, man. It's really making me rethink everything. Like where we are in the game right now. It's literally making me rethink everything.
Am I needed?
Message received.
In terms of defense building, there's some things that I want to test out.
Show me
I just don't have the time. My mind is running. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing some stuff, man. I swear.
Your orders?
I want to do this just to see how that works, because he ignores damage reduction, and Crom gets damage reduction on the first hit, I believe. So how much damage is this actually doing? Yeah, I might do that. See, let's see, because we definitely get it with Citrine. How much is this actually?
Your orders?
Wait, no, that's real. Let's do it from the top here. How much is it?
For the pride of Brodia!
Jesus Christ. But I was able to live that because weapon triangle still plays a part, I guess. It's 36. 40 is nothing for him to take out. He could probably even push that to 50 if he was running Ignis instead. But yeah, and look, he healed almost back to full HP. That is crazy. Yo, GG's. This was a fun map. And yeah, man, I got a few ideas that I want to go test out.